Hello sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that this video finds you doing amazing, and I hope each and every one of you are doing very well. Today you guys, I am super excited to be starting off my spring slash Easter DIYs, and you guys, these DIYs turned out so cute and I absolutely love them so much, and I cannot wait to share them with you. And today's video is a special collaboration with some very talented ladies and friends, and I will talk more about that later in the video. For now, let's jump right in. So as you can see here, I have this wooden oval sign. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and if it doesn't look like an Easter egg to you, then I don't know what does, but this is the perfect Easter egg DIY, and so I had to pick it up. I should have picked up a couple actually. They had a whole bunch, but I only picked up one, so I am going to I'm gonna give it a little design first with this green Waverly chalk paint in the color moss, and I am going to place down some wording that I cut on my Cricut. But as I said, I am going to give it a little design first. So I am going to take my painter's tape and I'm going to place two lines, one at the top and one at the bottom. Well, it's going to be a line at the bottom, and then I'm going to paint about a quarter of the top in the same color. And it's just to give it a little decorative touch and to, give it that Easter egg type of feel. So I do that and I let that dry really well. Now we can remove that tape, and this is my absolutely favorite part. It is so satisfying to reveal those nice clean lines. So I am going to remove that, and now you have just a nice little decorative little touch for your Easter egg. And I know it's kind of looking like a football right now, but it will come together, trust me. And so now I just want to place down my wording. So I am going to weed that off of the vinyl, and then I'm going to place it not too much in the center, a little bit to the top end, and I am just going to place that down on my sign. And the good thing about this DIY is that you can honestly use it year round because it says farm fresh eggs. So you really can use it year round, just leave it in your kitchen or wherever you would like. But all you have to do is just, obviously remove whatever looks like Easter or whatever, because I am going to add some little Easter colors and ribbon to it. So, you can just remove that and have it all year round. So once we have our wording on the egg, it is coming together and I really love how it is looking. And now I just want to decorate it up a little bit, give it those Easter colors and make it look pretty. So I do have two ribbons that I got from Dollar Tree for their Easter decor that's out now. And I am going to take it and just, just place it how I like, and just place it how you like, whatever colors you want to put. I am just going to add this yellow one to the top, and then I am going to add this purple one at the bottom, and I think that looks really pretty. And then I'm going to make a little bowl with the yellow ribbon and place that on the top as well, and that finishes off this perfect little cute adorable Easter egg. And I just love how it looks, you guys. I think it is really pretty for spring coming in and Easter. So you guys, let me know what you think of this DIY, and let me know if you would give it a try. Okay guys, for this next DIY, I have here this wooden bunny sign, and I got this from Dollar Tree. What I'm going to do to start off is I'm going to take that moss color in the Waverly chalk paint, And I'm going to distress the bunny. I am just going to distress the edges though. So I'm just going to take my brush and a little bit of paint, and I am just going to focus on the edges just to kind of highlight the bunny really. And that's really it, because I like how it is white. So I just want to highlight it and, make it pop. So I am just going to do that all around the edges. Once I do that, I'm going to take the wording that I cut from my Cricut, and I am just going to weed that out so I can place on my bunny. And it does say Happy Easter, not happy, but happy. And I thought that that was perfect for the bunny sign. So I'm just going to take that out. And before I place it onto the bunny, I am going to give it a coat of Mod Podge, because some of Dollar Tree's sign, sometimes it really doesn't stick to the sign because it has a lot of, scrappy little pieces of wood. So I do want to place a layer of Mod Podge down. That way it can be nice and clean and really smooth. So then I can place my wording down. And trust me, I have learned from many mistakes trying to just place the wording without the Mod Podge, and it just didn't want to stick at all. I had that happen to me multiple times. So placing down the layer of Mod Podge really does make a big difference, and it makes your day way easier. So I am going to place that down, and I'm going to place it around his tummy belly area. Then you can see here I was gonna go in with some blue paint. Well, I did go in so I can highlight the wording and just make it pop out of the bunny. But you guys, I hated how it looked, and I was so disappointed because I thought it was gonna look good. But then when I did it, I hated it. So I had to figure out what can I do to fix it. So luckily, since I placed that layer of Mod Podge down, it created a smooth layer. So it didn't sink into the wood, if that makes sense. So it was easy to just wipe off. So that's what I did, because I did not like that at all. And we had to fix it. So I just took a wipe and I wiped it off really good. And I took a gold metallic marker to trace the entire wording. And as you can see, doesn't that look 10 times better than the first idea or plan? I really love how it looks. This was really how I wanted it to look, so it can pop off of that bunny. And I think the metallic marker did just that. So now I just want to decorate him up a little bit. And I first was going back and forth with the ribbons that I have, but I decided to go with a yellow ribbon that is for springtime, that is out right now at Dollar Tree. And I don't put it around his neck as you just saw me doing there. I just make a bow and I place it on where his neck is. And then I go in with some red and white paint so I can make a pink color. And I distress the bottom of his ears just so it can look like, how his ears are flapping down. So I want the inside of his ear to be pink. So I just do that on the bottom of his ears. And that finishes off this cute and adorable little bunny. I absolutely love how this turned out. It is so pretty and so simple to make. It literally took almost no time except for that little mistake I made. But, I really love how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think of this DIY. Okay guys, and as I mentioned, this video is a part of a little collaboration with some dear friends. We have Sandra from the Showman's Nest, we have Amber from DIY with Amber, and we have Bree from Bree's Arts, and myself of course. And today we are giving you Power of Pastels. We all have a different color to work with. I chose the color green, so that is the color that I am working with today. And I am gonna have the link to the next person in the little hop that you can go, and it's gonna take you around a full circle until you get back to me, and that's how you know you have completed the circle. And it is super fun, you guys. It's just the four of us, and it'll be super quick. So just grab your coffee or tea and just have fun with us. So the next person in the hop would be down in my description box below, and I hope that you would check it out. And without any further talking, let's jump into the third DIY. So for this DIY, I have here this little wooden box that you can get from Dollar Tree. It has four little sections in it. What I'm going to do to start off is give it a nice coat of that green paint in the color moss. And I am not going to paint the inside. I'm just going to paint the outside, the back, and the edges that separates the four little inserts there. And then I'm going to let that dry really well. Once that is dry, I am going to take my ruler so I can measure out where I need to drill these holes, because I want this to be hung as a diamond shape. So I do want to place down drill two holes on the sides. So I just measured that out and I drilled two holes. That way we are able to make a hanger for the piece. So on my hanger, I do want it to be beaded. So I am going to take as many as I think, I should stop at. I don't want the hanger to be too long. So I am going to just bead the beads on the juice string. And then I am going to simply place the string through the hole and then tying a knot inside of the frame. And that creates your cute little hanger for the piece. And I am going to double knot it and also add a little dot of hot glue to the knot, just to make sure that that knot is completely secure and won't be going anywhere. Then I'm going to go in with these really pretty florals that you can find at Dollar Tree right now. And I am going to just snip them off so that they are really short with no stem. And I am going to hot glue them down to each of the little square inserts. So I am going to take the ones that have the little yellow flowers with the greenery. And then I'm going to take the purple ones and use that just for one of them at the top. And I'm just simply going to place down a little bit of hot glue to the corner of the square and then placing them down as you see me do here. And just hold it in place for a little bit until the glue dries. And then I am going to do that for all four squares. And I'm only going to use the purple ones for the one at the top, just to give it a nice pop of some spring color and make it look really pretty. And I am just going to do the same thing for that. Then once all of my florals are down, I'm going to go in with some floral moss, and I am going to just hot glue it to the front of each little floral stem, just to kind of cover up any stem that might be showing and make it look like it's growing out of that moss rather than just sitting inside of each square. So I just do that and I simply just hot glue it down into place, and then I shake off the excess. And look how pretty this is, you guys. I really love how this piece turned out. It is just super pretty and really elegant looking almost, and really perfect for spring. I love how I made it into the diamond shape. It's really different to use this little wood piece for. And I'm sorry, the lighting kind of sucks here to show it off, but I really love how it turned out. Let me know if you would try this. Alright friends, this last DIY is literally gonna come together so quick, and I really love how it turned out. So I have here four wood pallets that you can get from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna give it a nice coating of that moss chalk paint in the Waverly chalk paint, and I'm gonna let that dry really well. If you wanted, you could paint all four, but I decided to go with a little bit of a contrast for it, and so I left two of them as it is. And then I'm going to take some hot glue and I'm going to hot glue them all together. And the key is to try to align the back lines of each palette together as you see me doing here, just so it can look really nice and professional once it's all together. So that way the line in the back will be all lined up and everything will be nice and even. So I'm going to do that for all four, and you could use wood glue if you wanted. I just used hot glue because I am going to um, secure it even more on the back with some popsicle sticks, but you can definitely use wood glue. So once that is done, I am just going to flip it over so that way I can really secure it all together. I'm just going to take popsicle sticks and glue that onto each edge of the back. That way all of them are nice and sturdy. And as you can see, all of the lines on the back of the palettes are nice and lined up, and that's what you want, so that way the whole piece could be nice and even. And so now I am going to take these screw in hooks that you can get from Amazon, and I am going to screw one to each of the palette on the top, so that way we are able to hang whatever we like on this piece. And I am just going to simply screw them in, and then we are going to hang some florals. I decided to only put florals on the regular wood palettes that I left plain. I haven't decided yet what I want to hang on the green ones, but you can definitely hang anything. You can hang family photos, florals, you can hang your keys or whatever so you don't lose them. You could place it in your entryway. It really could be used for a lot of things. So I chose to go with these really pretty yellow mini roses, but you can definitely hang whatever you want. I am going to cut them down really short so they have just a little bit of the stem, and I'm going to do about 3 of them together, and I am just going to wrap them together with some jute string. And with that same jute string, I am going to create a little loop so that way I can hang it onto the little hook that are on the palettes. And what I do is I just place them all together. I bunch them up and I take the jute string, I wrap it around the whole bunch. I make a little loop and then I keep wrapping it around, and then I tie it off with a little dot of hot glue so it won't come off. And now you can hang them and they look super pretty on here, and I really love how it is looking. So I continue to do that for the other little wood palette. I still haven't decided what I want to hang on the green ones, but this is how it looks for the final look, and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous and super pretty. And it's really, has multiple uses, which I love about it, because you can just use it to hang anything and really any room in your home. And so I really love that about this DIY. And you guys, that is it for today's video. Please let me know what you think of today's DIYs, and let me know which one was your favorite. If you like today's DIYs, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and do consider hitting that subscribe button, you guys. I would love to have you. And don't forget to check out the little hop. I am going to have the next person down below in my description box, so don't forget to check that out so you can get even more inspiration. And I will see you all on the next one. God bless. Bye.